Oh, tonight, every fire was a state of the night. All the one that I want tonight. On and another do. Okay, guys, today you practice the law of leadership. Next week it was the law of success. So today you practice the law of leadership. And then today you'll be on the library about 3 hours so far. And then you only be able to get 12 laws. So let me separate them over here for you guys. And then you're gonna practice our public speaking. Oh, actually 13 laws. Yeah. And then you have a bunch of quotes. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4th. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So first I'm gonna today you only practice 13 laws, so it's almost half of it. Okay. So the first law is the law of the lead. How well you lead determine how you succeed. The law of influencer. The true measure of a leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. The law of process. Leadership develop daily, not in a day. The law of navigation. Anyone can steer the ship, but takes a real leader to chart a course. The law of addition. Leads add value by serving others. The law of the solid ground. This is the foundation of the leadership. The law of respect. People naturally follow better leaders than themselves. The law of intuition. Leads evaluate everything with a leadership bias. The law of magnetism. Who you are is who you attract. The law of connection. Leaders touch the heart before they ask for a hand. The law of inner circle. Those closest to you determine the level of success you become. The law of empowerment. Only secure leaders give powers to others. The law of the picture. People do what people see. So today we have a 13 laws you just apply. I'm reading the 21 laws of leadership. So we only be able to get to 13 laws so far. And I have a bunch of quotes over here I'm going to read for you guys. So as you going along with the live, okay? The proof of the leadership is found in that follows. The very essence of all power to influence lies in getting the other person to participate. Enlarging others make you larger. Great leaders gain authority by giving away. The greatest enemy of empowerment is the fear of losing what you have. Leading well is not about enrichment yourself, it's about empowerment others. Your greatest hope should not for them to just be successful. It should be for them to be more successful than you. Looks like they're closing the
May I have
library.
your attention, please? Keep your valuables with you and out of reach from others. Be aware of suspicious activities such as bumping, kicking, or dropping large stacks of books. The library is not responsible for missing items. Thank you.
When you equip those, you lead them with something. You're not just stepping back and give them the freedom to succeed. You are giving them the means to succeed. The best executive is the one who has sense enough to pick a good man to do what he wants done, and the self restraint enough to keep from meddling with them while they are doing it. Only if you reach your potential as a leader, your people have the chance to reach their potential. You can do what I cannot do. I can do what you cannot do. And together, we can do great things. To become a good leader, what people need to know, you believe in them. What people need to see, you will be an example. And what people need to feel, you value them. To connect with people in a group, relate to them as individuals. The stronger the relationship and connection between individuals, the more likely the followers will want to help the leaders. Their heart comes before the head. You cannot move people to action unless first you move them with emotion. The skills of the leader. Valuing people, maintain a positive attitude, growing daily, leading by example, exceed expectation, equipping others, and leaving room from faith. What you attract is not determined by what you want, it's determined by who you are. Leadership is rarely more art than the science. Improvement is impossible without a change. Leaders who want to succeed maximize every asset and resource they have for the benefit of their organization. One measure of leadership is the caliber of people who choose to follow you. A leader does not deserve the name unless he is willing occasionally to stand alone. When people respect you as a person, they admire you. When they respect you as a friend, they love you. When they respect you as a leader, they will follow you. The more leadership ability a person has, the more quicker he could recognize leadership and its lack in others. How do leads learn respect? By making tough decisions, by admitting their mistakes, and by putting what's best for their followers and their organization ahead of their own personal agendas. Respect is earned and is
May I have your
difficult on the
attention,
ground.
please? It is now 4:30 p.m. and the library will be closing in 30 minutes. If you need to register for a library card, please do so now at the customer service desk located on the first floor. Please return all
Looks like
reference
the library
materials
is
to the floor from
closing.
which they were borrowed. Reference materials are for use in the library only. Using our wireless service, please end your session in 25 minutes time at 4:55 p.m. Please remember to take all your belongings with you. If you've lost any items, please check with staff on the first floor. Once again, the library is closing in 30 minutes at 5 p.m. Thank you.
So you have 30 minutes more for our live. No man can climb out beyond the limitations of his own character. Character makes trust possible, and trust makes leadership possible. That's the law of solid ground. You cannot help someone else get up a hill without getting closer to the top yourself. Inexperienced leaders are quick to lead before knowing anything about the people they intended to lead. But mature leaders listen, learn, and then lead. The bottom line in leadership isn't how far you advance ourselves, but how far we advance others. It's improper for one person to take credits when it takes so many people to build up a successful organization. In the end, it's not the size of the project that determines its acceptance, support, and success. It's the size of the leader. Balancing optimism and realism, intuition and planning, faith and facts can be very difficult. But what it takes to be effective is as a moving, gathering leader. I did understand that one. To be effective is and as a navigator leader. Now I get it. Let me fix this one here. As a navigated leader. Yeah, let's fix this one for the future. No matter how much you learn from the past, it will never tell you all you need to know for the present. The best navigator are able to delay their emotion long enough to work through a problem when people are depend on them to lead. Champions don't become champions in the ring. They are merely recognized there. The secret of success in life is for a man to be ready when his time comes. Okay, now you have a. I read it out something over here about an event and a process. An event, encouragement, decision. A process, encouragement, develop. An event motivates people. A process, mature people. An event is a calendar issue. A process is a culture issue. An event challenges people. A process change people. An event is easy and a process is difficult. Is the capacity to develop and improve the skills that distinguish leaders from the followers. Become a leader is a lot of like investing successfully in the stock market. If you hope to make a fortune in one day, you're not likely to be successful. For 7. Now you have 7 skills for leadership. Character is who you are. Relationships is who you know. Knowledge is what you know. Intuition is how you feel. Experience is what have you been. And past success is what you have done. And ability is what you can do. That's the 7, I think, mantras for the leadership. The higher you want to climb, the more you need leadership. The great the impact you want to make, the great your influence needs to be. Leadership's ability is always the lead on a personal and organization success. You can find smart, talented, successful people who are able to only go as far because of the limitation of their leadership. If you don't have influence, you will never be able to lead others. No, I don't like that one. The only thing a title can buy is a little time, either to increase your level of influence with others or to undermine it. It's not the position that makes the leader, it's the leader that makes the position. You must value people. Anyone who works with me must care about people and treat them with respect and dignity. Dignity. That's better, right? So let's try one more time this. You must value people. Anyone who works with me must care about people and treat them with respect and dignity. Yeah, that was better. Okay. Exhibit loyalty. Probably just gonna put loyalty. Let's fix this one. Loyalty. All you hold on, let's do one more time. Hold on. Loyalty. We all need to work together towards a common cause and respect one another as we do. Have integrity. They need to be honest and truthful and do what they say they will do. Possess a positive attitude. A negative attitude never lead anyone to a positive solution. Value excellency. Excellency. I think that's the value excellency. Excellent. Nothing hurts a business or a team more than settle for average. Show flexibility. I want to be able to change on the dime to pursue new opportunities or improve on something we are already doing. That was pretty good. That was pretty nice. So we are about 25 minutes on the live, and then you have about 15 more minutes to go. So I'm gonna go over the 13 laws of leadership again, and then I'm gonna read all the quotes that I write it down from the book. so you can make short videos later on this week. Okay, guys. 12, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the 13 laws I have today over here for you guys is the law of the lead. How well you lead determines how well you succeed. The law of influencer. The true measure of leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. The law of process. Leadership develop daily, not in a day. The law of navigation. Anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to charter the course. The law of addition. Leaders add value by serving others. The law of solid ground. This is the foundation of a leadership. You must have a solid ground. The law of respect. People naturally follow better leaders than themselves. Six, seven. The law of respect. People naturally follow better leaders than themselves. The law of intuition. Leaders evaluation everything with a leadership bias. The law of magnetism. Who you are is who you attract. The law of connection. Leaders touch your heart before they ask you for a hand. The law of inner circle. Those closest to you determine the level of your success. The law of empowerment. Only security leaders give the powers to others.
May I have your attention, please? It is now 4:45 p.m. The library will close in 15 minutes. For board materials, please use the nearest express checkout to you. The library's computer equipment will shut down at 4:55 p.m. Using our wireless servers, please end your session in 10 minutes time at 4:55 p.m. Please remember to take all your belongings with you, and if you've lost any items, please check with staff on the first floor. Once again, the library is closing in 15 minutes at 5 p.m. Thank you.
We have about 15 minutes still, and you gotta go. The law of the picture. People do what people see. So yeah, that's the 13 laws we have today. I'm reading a book with 21 laws of leadership, but today we won't be able to get 13. So next weekend you're gonna get another, 8 more, and then you're gonna put in and these 21 laws of leadership. Okay, so I think I have enough time to read one more, the whole quotes you have from the book so far, and you practice our public speaking, right? I mean, speaking in front of the camera. Show flexibility. I want you to be able to change a dime to persuade new opportunities or improve something we are already doing. Value excellency. Nothing hurts more a business or a team more than settle for average. Possess a positive attitude. A negative attitude never leads anyone to a positive solution. Have integrity. They need to be honest and truthful and do what they say they will do. Loyalty. We all need to work together towards a common cause and respect for one another as we'll do. Value people. Anyone who works with me must care about people and treat them with respect and dignity. It's not the position that makes the leader, it's the leader that makes the position. The only thing a title can buy is a little time, either to increase the level of influence with others or to undermine it. If you don't have influence, you will never be able to lead others. You can find smart, talented, and successful people who are able to go only so far because of the limitations of their leadership. Leadership ability is always the lead on the personal and organizational success. That was a bit hard to say. Leadership is the ability always to lead on the personal and organizational, personal and business matter and business success. You must change this. Leadership ability is always the lead on personal and personal success. We only gonna good put personal success then. The higher you want to climb, the more you need leadership. The great impact you want to make, the great your influences need to be. 7 skills of the leadership. Character is who you are. Relationships, who you know. Knowledge, what you know. Intuition, how you feel. Experience, where you've been. Past success, what you have done. And abilities, what you can do. Become a leader is a lot of like invest successfully in a stock market. If you hope to make a fortune in a day, you're not likely to be successful. Is the capacity to develop improve that skills. Is the ability to develop and improve the I think I'm ability. We're gonna change this one too. It's the ability to develop and improve the skills that distinguish leaders from the followers. We have here a difference between a event and a process. An event encourages decision. A process encourages development. An event motivate people. A process mature people. An event is a calendar issue. A process is a culture issue. An event challenges people. A process change people. An event is easy and a process is difficult. The secret of success in life is for a man to be ready when his time comes. Now, the secret of success in life is for a man to be ready for his time when it comes. Now, you gotta change this a little bit because even me can understand this. The secret of success in life is For a man, for a man to be ready when his time comes. For a man to be ready when his times come. His time come. When his time comes. Is for a man to be ready. Okay. Yeah, I gotta change this a little bit. The secret of success is in life is for a man to be ready when his time comes. Yeah, that's way better. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to finish this because you only have 5 minutes left. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to finish this, but you're gonna come back to this challenge next weekend. Okay, guys. So you're reading the book. So every weekend I'm gonna pick up a book. So the book today is 21 Laws of Leadership. Previous weekend it was the Law of Success. So this week is the Law of Leadership. So you're only in the 13 laws, and it's 21. So you're not gonna be able to finish this weekend. So I'm gonna push this for next weekend as well. And as I go reading the book, I already read this book 3-4 times. So now I'm just practicing the public speaking, right? And then I have the quotes over here, the 13 laws, and then a bunch of quotes over here. And you're gonna do a lives in the shorts throughout the week, right? Because I do have a lot of stuff to do during the week. So that's the plan, okay, guys? I gotta go now. I hope I see you guys very, very soon. I don't know when, but looks like the library is gonna be closed, so you gotta go. Thanks for everybody to coming by. Thanks for the support, and make sure to tune in up to subscribe to the channel. Like. I see you guys. When I see you guys. Take it easy.